Hello everyone, I am back out in the wild. If you caught last week's little vlog, I was out here and I was talking about how cold it was and that there was a possibility that we were going to get some snow. Well, I got some snow. Today's Friday. We got snow on Tuesday. So I'm going to cruise around a little bit, do a little bit of snow wheeling, and then I'm going to find a place to set up. This kind of driving in the snow, I usually drive with the camera in one hand, look in different directions, but this driving here definitely requires two hands on the wheel because you're kind of always counter steering. Your wheels get grabbed by, I'm going back through my own tracks, my own little ruts now. It was no one's been out here since it snowed, and it's only been 2 days. And I did come out and do a recon mission yesterday. So I came out and did a recon mission in the taco actually. And I just came up to the top of the hill so I could see how much may or may not be here. Funny thing is, just like I said, the taco in this thick snow, because there's no weight over the back axle, it was bouncing up, trying to get up the hill, but I got up. Got to look and see that, oh yes, it dumped up here pretty good. And so I'm gonna be back up here again. Hey everyone, welcome back out in the forest. It's 22 degrees out right now, and it's a little breezy. And actually it's getting like a little windy right now. It's picking up. But we had some snow. We had some snow come in to add to, whatever the base layer that we had already. Let's see what I got. Very odd combo of stuff. So I got some asparagus. I've got some Swiss cheese. I've got a regular beef patty. And I've got a Oktoberfest special here. It's a Bratwurst mixed with a beef patty. So you can kind of see the different, like the beef up here versus the Bratwurst here. I was supposed to make some beer cheese to go with this instead of the Swiss. But I told my people to just go pick me out some stuff. I said, get me a beef patty, get me some brats, maybe some Swiss cheese, and maybe some asparagus. Oh, and I've got pretzel bun. I ate one last night, so I only have 3. So, but I only brought 2 patties, so I like bread. It was late and I needed some bread. It's a little chilly. My burgers aren't holding together that good. They're kind of falling apart a little bit. And my asparagus is the small kind. It's kind of fallen through. So hopefully I can salvage this meal. It smells really good. I can really smell the bratwurst going. But it said it was going to be a little warmer today, but it's not. It's still in the 20s, which is, like minus a couple degrees C. 32 is 0, so you math it out, baby. Good news, amazing news. I had talked about a gas tank for the 60 series that I needed, and I found a new OEM one. I ended up ordering it like late in the afternoon on Tuesday. And on Thursday, it was sitting in front of my garage by the time I got finished recording, which is about 2 o'clock. So somehow it got there. I don't know if you'd call that one day. You order it late Tuesday, you get it Thursday, but basically took Wednesday to get there. It's amazing. And it was UPS freight. It wasn't even standard UPS. It had to be freighted. It was in a big... It was a box within a box, It's 75 pounds. And I took the big box off of it, and inside was the genuine Toyota Lexus OEM box with the gas tank in it. So pretty excited about that. If it wasn't so dang cold and windy, like tomorrow, I might try and swap it out. But it's gonna take 6 or 8 hours. I gotta drain the tank. There's a lot of stuff I have to do. But I'm just excited. I wanted to pass on to you guys that I got it. I got a new tank. So that is awesome news. That should solve like a ton of the problems I've been having in the 60 series. I gotta hurry up. This cold weather is playing havoc on my camera batteries. So I took a bite of the regular one, which was just beef, and it's really good. This is the one that I mixed with beef and bratwurst. I cooked it. It's a little dry in comparison. I kind of overcooked them a little bit because I didn't get my coals right. I had uneven heat. Not bad, but you can see that it's not like pink in the middle. With this bratwurst one, it completely, smells like a bratwurst burger, right? You can taste the bratwurst, which is that it's really good. You gotta like bratwurst, right? But mixing it with the beef patty, it's a pretty good balance. Now, this was supposed to have sauteed onions and also beer cheese, like a yellow. It's cheddar cheese, and you kind of make your own cheese. It looks like almost like a liquid cheese, but I didn't do that. I put Swiss on it again. It's pretty tasty. I guess I really like pretzel buns. I like this Swiss, and I like the beef patty. So mixing in the bratwurst in kind of a hybrid version, it was going to be a win no matter what. Nice and hearty. Perfect for a day like this where it's pretty cold out. And the asparagus turned out perfectly too. You can see, I know they look like boop, 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 but they're perfect. All I did was put a little olive oil, salt, and pepper on them. Like asparagus finger foods. Now I like the larger asparagus and bake them and then put some Parmesan over them. That's how I like that. But these are really good. These are the small thin ones, but they grilled up nice. They grilled up really nice. I mean, obviously, look, you just take a handful and they kind of melt in your mouth. Mouthful. Wow, it really hasn't let up out here with the wind. It's pretty chilly. It's still in the 20s. The sun's been trying to break through, but this is almost like what I thought it was going to be like. If I would have went out last weekend when that wind was blowing, it would have probably felt like this. I did come prepared. I got my insulated pants on, my jacket. It's just manipulating cameras and food and everything. You don't really wear gloves. But I found something interesting out today. It's not that I got lazy with my food setup. I just thought, I could get a couple different items and throw something together, which I did. But it wasn't like, it didn't feel like, oh my God, this is so great, right? I made kind of one of the other burgers that I made before, and it was good. It was the same. Beef patty, the pretzel bun, and the Swiss cheese. Still no onions. I was going to bring an onion out today, but I actually didn't have one at the house. Too lazy to go to the store. And then last night I took a patty and a bratwurst and I mixed it together. And I probably should have taken half a patty and half a bratwurst because it ended up being so big. It was kind of hard to manipulate. And then I put on the pretzel bun without the other stuff that was supposed to come with that, which is like this beer cheese. And it was fine, it was fine, but it seemed a little bit dry. Like I definitely cooked it too long. The wind blowing and the low heat coals that I have, I piled them up a little bit to get kind of a hot spot in the middle. And that didn't work out so good. The food was good, but it wasn't like an event, right? So I had to experiment, and now I have. So I think that to focus on something more specific, you know, the asparagus was good, the one burger was good, both burgers were fine. It just wasn't like a complete type meal. So I did learn something from that, is just come up with an idea of what I want to cook and get those ingredients and try and cook that. Because just winging it like I did, you can wing it if you got like a steak. You're just going to throw a steak on and be done with it, and that's fine. But like with these burgers and things, you still have to go through the process of cooking a few different things. But it just, for me, it didn't really work out. I don't know if the asparagus was a mismatch, even though the asparagus tasted really good. But it's neither here nor there. I am full. I'm a little chilly from the wind. Packed everything up. The snow is, man, I want to say it's good, but it's pretty bad. But I'm still having a lot of fun off-roading in it. I haven't gotten stuck or anything, but I've had to really get on it. It's pretty thick, it's pretty damp underneath. And then if you just look at the previous video, I show all how everything is ice. That's what this snow fell upon 2 days ago. So it's under there. And on a couple turns, I could feel it. I'm like, oh, you could feel it was under there. It was pretty fun. Anyway, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed coming out to the snow. This might be the last snow of the year. I thought we were done. This was like a 4-hour snow event. But it might be the last one. But what I wanted to say earlier was, there's a lot of areas I go to, but the area farther north that got like 6 feet of snow about a month ago, apparently it didn't really melt down. And during this storm that I got about 6 inches here, they put on another 15 to 20 inches on top of that existing. So that area is still completely impassable. I can't go up there to off-road or camp or cook or do anything up there, because you literally can't get off the paved roads back into the dirt. The snow from the plows and everything is so high, and even if you could get over or through that, it's at least a 4-foot base of pretty frozen, crappy snow. It's just a no-go. So I've stayed away from that area for over a month, and I was contemplating going there today, and I thought about it, I'm like, there's no way. If they got another 15 inches, I wanted to see how much had left from the previous one, but they said the base was still there. So that area might be impassable for another month till that stuff really melts down, because it stays pretty cold up there. And with all the trees, it blocks the sun out. All right, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was pretty fun. Get back out in the Land Cruiser 80 series, doing a little off-roading, doing a little cooking, a little experimenting. The food tasted good. It just wasn't like a kind of a complete meal, but it was good. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next weekend.